Okay, so normally I reserve these What's Up segments for Patreon, but since there's going to be some information explained here that's going to be useful for everyone, I'm going to put this video out on the regular YouTube feed. So I'm just here at my friend's cake shop, Confections Cake Co. here in St. Albert. Whoa, sorry, almost nailed you. And I'm here to deliver some new boards to add to our little display here, and also take away this one because this one has sold. Now normally if there's one here in a retail space, the sale will be handled by the retail space, but in this case, since I just happen to be here, I am going to manage this sale here. So thank you to whoever bought this. Really appreciate that. I'll stick it over here for now, and I will set up these new boards. So I got a teak one here. I think I'll put that maybe right there. Unfortunately, it looks like the lights are dimming on here. Probably the batteries are going to need to be replaced here right away. Okay, so this is going to be, here we go. Come on, there we go. I wonder if I could have this one. No. So I've made it so I can have 2 rows of boards, just depending on how many I end up making, so that I can always, you know, switch up the display here depending on how things are selling or whatever. So far, only one has sold in this location. I wanted to start doing retail spaces so that I could see about expanding the Unfinished Kitchen brand. So I'm excited about this. January, of course, is slow. It's right after Christmas, so I don't expect to sell a whole bunch right off the bat, and people don't come to a cake shop to buy cutting boards, so, you know, whatever. But I still dig this display here. So they got this round here to take up some space on here. This is not for sale. This actually I had in my shop for a long time, but Confections here, they use it for displaying of cakes when they do weddings or other banquet type events. Okay, so maybe we'll go like this. We'll put 17C up here. We'll put this. Oh, that looks stupid. I'll grab some more little stands right here. If you watched my vlog a couple months ago, you may remember in one of the montages, me and Brittany made a whole bunch of these out of a dead tree found on my property. They work perfect for this. So I may actually change up how I do these tags, but this is just how I have them displayed on the Facebook page, on my Ushitat Facebook page. So I just use the same tags and bring them here, and they work. They basically tell the species, although this one, I don't know what the species of wood is. I do know that this is maple here, so I just put question mark maple, and then the size, and then its price. Okay, and I think this one can go here like this. Okay, so I realized that in the regular vlog I failed to mention where you can see these, if not in a retail space. So you can always check out the Ushitat Facebook page, where these will all be listed in the Unfinished Kitchen gallery on there, and it will have all the information that you need, and then you can just email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. The ones here that are in this retail space or any retail space, those sales will be handled by wherever they're set up. But anything else that's on the Facebook page that is marked as available, that doesn't say that it's available somewhere else, it's just as simple as emailing us at orderfromjosh@gmail.com. And in the future, there will be a website where you can just go on the website, order directly from the website. That will hopefully be set up soon. Those of you who are on Patreon know that I'm currently working on that some of the write-ups and stuff. I actually started that last night, and I will be doing that again some more tonight. So if you're on Patreon, look forward to hanging out for a couple hours while we figure out what we're going to do for write-ups on the website there. Okay, I didn't bring any batteries because I didn't realize these were dimming out. I may have to figure out a better light system for here, something that can plug in. Unfortunately though, there is no plugs in this area here, so we may have to figure that out. We may have to run, it looks like there's a junction box right up there, so we may be able to do something about power with that junction box. I'm not an electrician, so I'm not actually going to do that. But maybe we can figure that out, and we can just put an LED strip under here and maybe another one under here as well. But anyway, I wanted to bring some boards in here just to fill up the display a little bit. I think I'm going to start making some more cake knives, maybe some stir spoons. I've gotten some suggestions from you guys in the comments on the last, I think all three cutting board vlogs there were suggestions. So I definitely am going to be considering the different things that I will be able to make to add to the collection, because I actually enjoy having, you know, my own line, let's say, of cooking supplies. I don't even know what it's called. I call them bitchin' culinary utensils. These are the care instructions that you get with your board. There we go. Okay, so, excuse me, I just need to grab this. Thank you. So I'm going to send this out on Monday. It's going to come with one of these cards along with a thank you note, because I do appreciate that. I just wanted to bring that over just to see how many more I could bring. It's January, so we're not going to have a whole heck of a lot of sales, so it gives me time to kind of explore a whole display. I really appreciate how you guys have supported me with all the cutting boards. I've sold so many of them, more than I thought I would. But now that I've started doing it, I'm just going to keep doing it forever, even if sales slow down, I think. And if for no other reason, it'll create a cool display. I'm going to explore other retail spaces as well, but this is a good start. I could have brought one more and put it up there, but I didn't. You know what? I'm going to grab another stand for this one. Excuse me, Jarrett. I'm just grabbing another one of these. Okay. Let's see here. There, I like that. So smooth. Okay. So I could have brought one more for here and maybe another one for up there, but I do want to keep some available for those who are ordering online at home. But I am currently working on batch D, so there will be more shortly. But let's see. What do you guys think? That looks pretty good. I could even, once these are moved into their permanent location, I could even put stuff down here maybe, unless it might get too dirty. So maybe not. That might actually not be a good idea, but we'll figure it out. When I built this cabinet here, I did not know that it would become a display. We weren't sure what we were going to do here, but I made this chandelier here. Like we ran electric here to put the chandelier here, just in case we ever did something special with this little nook here. So with the office door closed here, we have customers to come in here, browse, check it out. I may actually build a custom door for here, something that looks a little more rustic that'll fit the rest of the aesthetic of the rest of the furniture and facades in here. So I might do something that kind of matches these saloon doors. That might be interesting. But we may change up the art here. This is actually just one of my brother's photographs. So this is available here. And then, of course, on the back wall, we got a lot of my art. Some other art over here. Here's another wine barrel with an upside down cake display. I made that a few years ago. Then we got our elephant here. Some more art against this wall. And there's a display over there. I used to have some stuff in here, but we took it out. Oh! There is still one thing of mine in here. This is hilarious. I forgot I even had this. Now, this thing isn't for sale per se because it's ridiculous. I just brought it here because it's kind of funny. A turkey leg. This is solid steel. I made this out of a bunch of junk. It took me hours and hours to make this. It is so silly. So this is here. I forgot about that. But there's jewelry and stuff in here. There's a local jewelry maker who uses, it looks like crystals and stone and other stuff like that. Kind of nice looking stuff. And then also there's a railroad spike knife by North Core Forge. I'll show you this. For those of you who are newer to the channel, since I'm going to share this on the regular feed, this is some drywall art I put in here. Kind of hard to get a good grasp of what it looks like on a screen. It's way easier to see what it is in person, but I mean, I think you can tell it's a jellyfish, but in person it looks a lot better. It's very 3D. This is just made out of drywall mud. I asked him if I could do this because I was like, we're not gonna put art in the bathroom. It could get, it's kind of gross. But if we can put something artistic in the bathroom, that'd be cool. And then I also made this mirror. Oh, cracked. Might have to make him a new mirror. The story behind this mirror, why it has all these, is because I accidentally broke this mirror, and then I kind of just pieced it all back together, and I think it turned out pretty cool. And then I also made this little vanity. It's a sewing machine with a big block of cedar on it, and then I just bolted the sewing machine underneath it. It's a good use of something that was actually, I may have actually bought this, but I'm not sure. I had a few sewing machine bases, but I don't think they worked for what I was going for, so I think I actually bought this off of like Kijiji. It's like a Craigslist thing for I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 bucks. But I always pick those up when I see them. Little jellyfish here. This is a cool little table that I made. When I first got a welder. Same with this table here. That's my version of a Pallet coffee table. I don't really, not that I dislike Pallet coffee tables, but I enjoy more unique Pallet coffee tables, and that one's made out of a steel pallet, so it's a little bit of a different feel. And then of course there's a few other tables in here. I don't know if anyone wants to be filmed, so I'm not going to show you every one of them. This one here is made out of a table saw, as you can tell. So kind of a funny story. My table saw conked out in the process of making these tables, and that table saw was this one. Okay, so I turned my broken table saw into a cabinet thing here, and then I went and bought another table saw secondhand and it came with a free one, which was a piece of junk, which was this one. So then I just turned it into a table, and I think it's pretty cool. We got it inlaid here. I kind of wish that I made the tabletop grain run the same way as these, but I didn't. And then I have my clearance plate here. I even put a little inlay in here where the blade would go. I thought that was kind of fun. And then over here, this one has little faces in the gussets. We got Darth Vader, that Dragon Ball Z guy, Goku, I think his name is. And then we got Mario, and then we have Iron Man over here. When they commissioned me to make all this stuff, whoa, I almost ran into my other jellyfish. When they commissioned me to make these, they were like, can you do something that's like all the nerdy stuff that we like? And I was like, sure. So that's how that table came about. Each table is different, but they all match the same aesthetic, so they all look good. This thing used to light up, but the lights have died, I think, by now, but this is pretty cool. Got a little seahorse in there, plants, some seaweed, and then all the tentacle things are all different kinds of chain, all different sizes, all different types, including this huge drive chain, and a big old, let me show you over here, a big old logging chain here. I found that on the beach over in Vancouver Island. I'm gonna see if I can. Aha. Okay, so some of the lights still work. I forgot you had to turn them on manually like that. But I've moved this a couple times. It weighs a ton. So every time I move it, restraining the lights is a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I did not mean for this to turn into a big tour, but here we are. Also made these. They do a farmer's market here. The St. Albert Farmer's Market actually is pretty cool. I've gone to it since I was a kid with my mom, and I've always liked it. It's probably the best one in our area, in like the metropolitan area of Edmonton. It's pretty cool. Oh, I made this train. I think I made this in a video. I think, but maybe not. Look, it even has a bell. Selling it for 700 bones. Yeah, that's a cool one. They got giant gingerbread man. Here's one of the cakes they made. This is actually, let me see if this moves. It's double-sided. So it's like Game of Thrones. Like I said earlier, they're into the nerdy stuff. So this is a double-sided wedding cake. And then on this side, it's just more, it's a contemporary, but more traditional than, say, a themed, based off of a TV show cake. So that's cool. That's one of my paintings too. I forgot that was even here. The front of the bar is kind of cool. I wanted it to look like it was, this used to be a wine store, a wine kit store, like a do-it-yourself wine store. And it was owned by like the person who owns the building. And so when I was designing this, they asked if I could have like a nod to the owner's like passion of wine and drinking wine and having wine and knowing what fancy wine is. And so we made it kind of wine themed in a way. So we got 2 wine barrels here. Obviously I cut them, and then the rings that were left over I used for the chandelier over here, and the rest of the staves, like the parts of the the barrel, I used in other projects. I still have a bunch left over in my shop. So let's put some here, and then got this cut out. We lost the freaking dot for the I, unfortunately. But yeah, confections dessert bar. And then we got their name in the gussets here, or the corbels, whatever you want to call them. And then, of course, I had to sign it myself as well. And then we got a these are all empty, but we got a wine rack in here because of alcohol laws and stuff. You can't actually have it accessible, so those are all empty. And I think one of them is a Josh wine. Well, maybe not. We'll have to change that. There's a wine called Josh, not affiliated with me at all, but every time I see it, I buy it, even though I don't drink wine, and I think wine tastes disgusting, actually. But I don't know, I just like it because it has my name on it. It's kind of like when you see a keychain with your name on it, you just get it. Oh, and I forgot about this. There's little wormholes in the wood here. They're not real wormholes, I just made it. But we just wanted something a little whimsical on the front of the bar there. I think it's cool. It's right over there too. And then here, it says step, and it's a red light in there. And then it's all accessible through the little trap door, which is pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, made these little alcohol shelves. Okay. I don't even know if there's anything else left to show. Whoops, sorry. Hey Jarrett, real quick, if people want to check out your shop, how do they come down? Where are you located and all that?
We are in the Perron District Courtyard in St. Albert. So just downtown next to Jack's Burger Shack. You can see us at Confections Cake on Instagram, Confections Cake Co. on Facebook.
Yeah, and you guys do catering, you do events, you do...
Yeah, baking
classes,
music.
Oh yeah, live music.
Yeah.
During COVID, not so much, but...
Yeah, it's kind of up and down depending on how things are going, but...
But yeah, all sorts of stuff to be had here. I would suggest that even if you live not even close to the Edmonton or St. Albert area, fly on down from Switzerland or wherever you live and come have some cake, because it's freaking good. Who doesn't like cake? But anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you guys here how I'm switching this up, because the last vlog was showing this kind of set up, and it was kind of empty, which I didn't anticipate because I didn't realize how much room there would be. So I kind of wanted to give an update there for Patreon and I guess everyone now. So if you haven't considered Patreon, please do. There's a link in the description and you can find that out. You can find out what else is available on Patreon. But thank you for watching. The next vlog is coming out who knows when. I'm waiting on a song from actually an artist who I met here. I met him here in this building. In fact, he may have even been on a vlog way back when, but I can't remember. But anyways, guys, this has been, let me grab this. This has been What's Up, I guess we would call this What's Up with the Cutting Boards? No, What's Up with Confections Cake Co.